So, let's talk about real numbers first. So, sa mga nandito, ano ba yung real numbers for you? Ano yung real numbers? Do you have any idea? Ano yung real numbers? Meron ba tayong idea? Ano yung real numbers? Thank you sa gift. Whole numbers. Yeah, it it includes whole numbers. Very good. Aside from that, salamat nga pala sa gift. Aside from that, ano ba yung real numbers? Let me just draw I don't know if I can actually draw a line here. Hopefully merong line dito. Pero wala eh. Let's just draw something. Okay. So imagine this is your number line. Let's just assume this is a straight. My God. Yung kamay ko. Ito. I think meron line. Okay. Okay. This is our number line. Familiar naman siguro tayo about number line, right? No square root of a negative. Okay. Positive and negative numbers. Okay. Now, so for us to understand ano yung real numbers, okay, so we're gonna actually have a different classification. So how do you count ba? Where do you start when you count? Saan ba kayo nagsisimula? When you're counting, you will start with what number? 0? Do you count starting from 0? Do you say 0? When we count, saan ba tayo nagsisimula? When we are counting, 1. Very good. So, when we are counting, we always start with 1. Remember that. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. Okay? Now, ito sila, we actually call them, itong mga numbers na to, we call them as our natural numbers. Okay? So, we call them as our natural numbers. And we also call them as our counting numbers. So, natural numbers are also known as counting numbers. Ano pa? Aside from that, meron pa bang other name? So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on and so forth. We call them as our natural numbers and also counting numbers. Now, when we actually add 0, it will change. If we include 0, yan, meron ng 0, ang tawag natin dyan, they are called whole numbers. Okay? So remember, a 0 is a whole number. So kasali siya. So natural numbers plus a 0, ito, ang tawag natin dyan, they are actually called as whole numbers. Okay? They are called whole numbers. So far, klaro tayo dyan? Meron bang question so far? Klaro tayo dyan so far? Again, yung ating counting numbers or natural numbers starting from 1. And if we include 0, ang tawag na doon is whole numbers. Alright? Now, what if we include the negative numbers now? Say, for example, I will have negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. So, what do I call these numbers? Again, meron na akong negative numbers, meron na akong 0, meron na akong positive numbers. Ang tawag natin dito, we call them as integers. Okay? So, ang tawag natin sa kanila is integers. Alright? We call them as our integers. Very good. So far, klaro tayo? No problem with that. Okay. Now, what if we are now going to include the numbers in between integers? For example, we're gonna have here 1/2. Meron tayong 3/2. And then dito meron tayong negative 1/2. Negative 3 negative 3/2. Ano nang tawag natin dito? Meron na tayong whole numbers, meron tayong integers, meron ng mga numbers in between, yung mga fractions. Good. We call them as our rational numbers. Okay? So again, ang tawag na dito is rational numbers. So let me just write rational numbers. Now remember, when you say rational numbers, any number that can be written as a ratio or a fraction. Okay? For example, 1/2. Alright? It's a ratio. It's a fraction. So we call them as, again, our rational number. So always remember, when you say rational number, take note of ratio. Alright? Ratio. Alright? Ratio. So far, klaro tayo doon. Okay? So again, let me just... Let me just look for an image para ma-visualize natin. May ginawa ko nito last time. I think I posted it. But let me just do. Again, I remember, when you say rational numbers, it is any number that can be expressed as a ratio of two number. For example, 1/2, it's 1/2. I think you get the idea. So yun yung ating rational numbers, okay? And again, all of them, under sila sa tinatawag natin na real numbers. I think this will do. Copy image. Eto. Yan, okay? Okay. Oops. So again, ito yung family ng ating real numbers. So always remember lang, meron tayong natural number or the counting numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. When we include 0, ang tawag na sa kanila is whole numbers. If we include the negative numbers, they are now called integers. Pagkasali na yung ating mga fractions, ang tawag sa kanila is rational numbers. And again, ito yung ating composition of our real numbers. And we also have the irrational numbers. So pag sinabing irrational, it's the opposite of this one. We define this one as any number that can be written as a ratio of two numbers. Ito naman, hindi siya pwedeng isulat as a ratio. Example, square root of 2. Classic example, no? Yung pi. There's no number na pwede nating ilagay dyan, again, to illustrate, no, yung pi as a ratio of two numbers. And itong ating constant, ating Euler constant, the E, you can actually encounter this one when you deal with exponential, growth and decay, and investments, interest. Okay? Is this the same? 1/2 and 1:2. Remember, balikan lang natin ha. Yung kasing ratio, Yung ratio, bakit ratio? Yung ratio kasi, it can be written in three ways. Okay? May tatlong ways to write a ratio. The first is you use the word 2. The second is you use the colon. And the third one is you use the fraction bar. Okay? So for example, meron kang ratio 1 to 2. Lagyan natin ng context. Boys and then girls. So ang ibig sabihin dito, in every one boy, meron kang dalawang babae. Okay? Ito yung ibig sabihin, ratio of 1 to 2. So pag may isang lalaki, may dalawang babae. Kung may dalawang lalaki, may apat na babae. That's ratio. You can also write it this way. So, 1 to 2. Pwedeng ganon. Or pwedeng 1 over 2. Alright? I hope klaro yan. Klaro tayo with that on real numbers. Walang question about that. And by the way, ang ating rational numbers, meron siyang classification, okay? So we can have a terminating and repeating. Kasi when you do example, 1/2, this is 0.5, right? And it terminates. Alright, it terminates. Pero pag meron kang 4 over 11, example, this is actually equal to 0.36 and then 36. You can use your calculator to solve this one, to verify, I mean. So again, pabalik-balik ito. So again, this is this is a repeating decimal, okay? Okay, let's proceed. Hanap tayo ng example. Alright, let's try this one. Example 1. Writing integers as rational numbers. So how can we write 7 as a rational number? Paano kaya? How can we write 7 as a rational number? Alright, pwede. Alright, 7 over 1. Wag na natin pahirapan yung ating sarili. Always remember, when you have a whole number, ano kang whole number, it always have a denominator of 1. Okay? Pag meron kang mga number, okay? It always have a denominator of 1. So, you can actually do it this way. 7 over 1. That's a ratio, right? 0 over 1. Wag lang 0, okay? Because again, 0 over 0 is undefined in math. So, 0 over 0 is undefined. So, it's always 1. And then, ito naman, this is also negative 8 over 1. So, easy. Alright? Madali lang. Question? $35 over 5. Yeah, tama rin. That's 7. Okay? That's correct as well. But again, the quickest way is just put 1 at the denominator. Right? Masaya yung real number sa group theory. Yeah. Yung sa sets. Okay? No problem with example 1. Wala tayong problema dyan. Again, this is all about algebra and trigonometry. We are just starting now. Yung isang libro. Yep, the quickest way, 7 over 1. Always put 1 sa denominator. That will be the quickest way. Okay, I think no problem with example 1. Let's do example 2. Put it here na lang. Okay, so, eto, identifying rational numbers pa rin. So, write each of the following rational numbers as either terminating or repeating decimals. So, paano to gagawin? What are rational numbers? Ano ba yung rational numbers? Can someone answer that, please? Yup, mga fractions. Very good. Okay, mga fractions. Yun yung pinakamadaling definition actually, mga fractions. Yup. Just remember lang that yung b natin, okay? Always remember yung b is not 0, okay? A over b. But b is never 0. Okay? Remember that one. Alright. Yes, that's correct. Alright. So again, let's do the example number 2. So sabi dito, write of the following rational numbers as either terminating or repeating decimal. So again, these are rational numbers. Kasi nga, ratio of two numbers. 5 over 7, 15 over 5, 23, 13 over 23. So let's do letter A muna. Ano ba to? Terminating or repeating decimal? Letter A. Yes, regardless of it being negative or positive. The only restriction, dapat yung denominator is never 0. Okay? Yun talaga yung ating restriction. Bawal maging 0 yung denominator kasi nga it will be undefined. So that's 5 over 7, right? Ano ba to? Repeating, terminating. Let's try, no? Let's do long division. You can actually use your calculator kung meron kayo. Okay? Pero let's try long division muna. Negative 5. We'll just disregard the negative muna, okay? And then we'll just divide. What is this? Cannot be. So, add tayo ng 0. This is 7, right? 7. This is 49. Minus, this is 10. So, that becomes 1. This becomes 7. That becomes 3. 0, that is 4, right? 28. Nakailang 0 na ba ako? 50. 4. 28. And this is 2. 0 again. This is 2. And then this is 14. 6, 0. This is 8, right? 8. 56. And then 40. 0. This is now 5. And then 35. And balik tayo sa 50. So, ito yung ating sagot. Actually, that's repeating. Okay? It's repeating. Okay? Terminating pag walang remainder. Very good. That's actually correct. Okay? It's repeating decimal. Okay? By the way, hindi ibig sabihin na mahaba, repeating siya kaagad. Okay? Because again, there are some cases na kahit mahaba siya, it will terminate at certain point. Example, after 5 decimal place, naging 0 siya. Okay? Ito kasi, look, if we continue dividing, babalik tayo sa 7. 4. Okay? So, ang A natin, yung A, this is just 0.714285. Now, how do you write this one to indicate that this is a repeating decimal? Maglagay ka ng bar sa taas, okay? Kung ano yung numbers na bumabalik, dyan mo ilagay yung bar. So, anong ibig sabihin nito? Itong entire number, ito, 714285, babalik yan sila. Okay? If we continue dividing, babalik yan sila in order. I hope klaro yan. Okay? So, letter A again is a repeating decimal. So, lagay natin. This is a repeating decimal. Alright, let's do letter B. Ano ba yung letter B? Yung B is 15 over 5. Y also C. Okay, ano yung letter B? Yung B natin, ano yan? Terminating, very good. It's a terminating decimal. Why? Because when we divide 15 over 15 by 3, this will give us 5, okay? And then no remainder. Ano, that's 5 over, that is 5 pala, hindi 3. My bad, this is 5. That is 3, okay. So again, it terminates. Wala nang karugtong, alright? Wala nang karugtong. Let's do letter C. Letter C. 13 over 25. Ano to? Let's try, okay? So again, lagay tayo ng comma dyan, add 0, and then 130. Ilang 5 nang dito? There are 5, right? 1 to 5. And then this gives you 5, 50. And this gives you 2. Okay. And this is 50. 0. It terminates. So letter C is terminating. Okay? So letter C is terminating. Terminating. What do you mean by terminating? Again, pag sinabing terminating, terminate, humihinto. Okay? Humihinto. If you are dividing numbers, pag sinabi mo terminating, walang remainder. Okay? Yun na lang isipin natin. Wala siyang remainder. Sana ma-terminate yung pagmamahal ko sa kanya. Wag muna, okay? Wag muna. Kasi sabi nga nila, pag habang may buhay, mayroong pagsubok. Alright. Klaro tayo dyan sa concept about terminating and repeating decimals. Math teacher ka po, sir? Yes po, math teacher po ako. I'm a high school math teacher, pero currently, I am teaching elementary students, no? Grade 4, grade 3, and then grade 5. Private school po. Okay? Sige, do we have any questions about terminating? Wag wag muna tayong mag-usap about reciprocating, okay? Kasi wala pang fraction. Later we're gonna talk about that one, okay? Yung paano ba i-reciprocate yung ating yung mga bagay-bagay. Okay, so again, those are rational numbers. Okay, klaro na daw. Sige, may mga questions pa ba or wala na? Before tayo mag-proceed. I think wala nang questions, no? Pwede po makihingi ng tip mamaya sa PM. Tip. Ano yan? Tip saan? Mag-message lang kayo. Kung meron kayong mga personal na concern, okay? Mag-message lang kayo. Wag lang pera, okay? Because I cannot provide money. Tip 500 yata. Sige, again, we'll continue. I think wala nang problema doon, okay? Thank you sa pag-follow. Okay. So, let's try this one. Example 3 tayo. We'll try to differentiate um, tawag nito, rational and irrational numbers. Ay, wait, ano nangyari? Ba't yan lang? Ito, try natin ito. Okay, number 3. So, try natin. Determine whether each of the following numbers is a rational or irrational number. Okay? So, we are asked again to identify whether it is rational or irrational. If rational, determine whether it is terminating or repeating. Okay? So, let's try. Letter A, square root of 25. I think you have background naman, di ba? Kung paano kunin yung square root. Irrational kasi naka-square root. Okay. That's a bit controversial, okay? Try natin. Now, always remember, yung A, yung 25 is actually a perfect square. Yung 25. So, when you extract the square root of 25, that will actually give you 5. Okay, ito yung sagot dyan, 5. Now, I'm gonna ask you, is 5 a rational number or not? Ang 5 ba rational number or not? How to get square root, by the way? Okay. So, ang concept ng square root is ito lang. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Ito yung concept ng square ng roots, okay? Yung square root. When you square a number, okay? When you square a number, you're just multiplying the number by itself. Example, 1 times 1, this will give you 1. 2 times 2, this will give you 4. 3 times 3, that will give you 9. 4 times 4, 16. 25, 36, 49, 64, and 81. Okay? Again, yung concept of squaring numbers, you are just multiplying the number by itself. Again, I will repeat. The concept on squaring numbers, you are just multiplying the number by itself. So 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 16. 5 times 5, 25. That's the concept of squaring a number. Now, when you talk about square root, okay, it's the opposite. Okay? It's the opposite. Example, ano yung square root of 25? So, you're gonna ask yourself, is there a number that when multiplied to itself will give you 25? The answer is yes, that is actually 5, right? So, yung square root of 25 is actually 5. And by the way, always remember, ang square root natin, it's always a positive number, okay? Because when you graph this one, ganyan yan, okay? It's always a positive number. Yung square root. Absolute value yan. Very good, okay? So again, balik tayo dito, letter A. Although ito naka-square root, naka-radical, pero since 25 is a perfect square number, and then that will give you 5, this A is actually rational. Okay? And what is this? Is this, ano, it terminates, okay? What about letter B? Letter B tayo. Is it rational or irrational? What do you think? Letter B. Letter B. Ano yan? College na ako, di ko alam yung rational at irrational. James, always remember lang, pag sinabing rational, it can be expressed as a ratio or a fraction. Letter B is irrational. Why so? Bakit siya irrational? Rational. Okay. Again, very straightforward yung letter B. Naka-fraction na yan, oh. Naka-fraction na. Naka-fraction na yan, so automatic, rational yan. Okay? So again, automatic, pag naka-fraction, that is rational. So any negative fraction po ay yes. Yes. Rational pa rin. As long as naka-fraction yan, it's a rational number. Kasi nga, it is expressed as a ratio of two numbers, 33 and 9. Okay, so let's do letter B again. Letter B is rational number. So this is rational number. That's real number, by the way. Ano ang symbol ng rational? Is it Q or M? Kalimutan ko na. Basta it's a rational number. Now the question is, meron tayong follow-up question. If it's rational, determine natin if it's terminating or repeating. Ano yan? Is it terminating or repeating? Pero ang negative number in a square root, wala pong square root ang negative number. Okay? Example. Let's try to make that one clear. Okay? Wala pong square root ang negative 25. Okay? It's imaginary. In higher math, this will give us 5i. Okay? Ito, ba't ayaw mabura? In higher math, this will give us 5i. Okay? But again, we will not talk about this one yet. Wala pa tayo dito. Okay? Just always remember, walang ang square root ng number is always positive, walang negative. Okay? Yup, complex numbers. Okay? Complex numbers. Wala pa tayo dyan. Okay? Okay. Again, balik tayo dito. Balik tayo. Eto. Sabi natin, it's rational, right? It's rational. The next question is it terminating or repeating? How to know? You divide. Mag-divide tayo. Try to divide 33 over 9. Repeating. Okay? Sabi ng iba, repeating. Sige, try natin ha, divide natin. So, 33 divided by 9, right? Let's do long division. Again, you can use your calculator if meron kayo. Okay. So, how many 9s in 33? That will give us, how many? 27? Tatlo. Tatlo, right? Tatlo lang. Okay, tatlo. And then this will give us 27. And this will give you what? 6, right? 6. And again, we just copy the decimal. Put 0. Bring down 0. This is 6. 54. Oh. And again, this is 6. Bring down 0. This is 6. 54. I think you are seeing the pattern already. 6. Bring down 0. 6. 54. Bring down 0 again. 6. I think you're getting the idea. Okay? So again, if you can see here, ito na part is actually repeating, right? It's repeating. So, this is actually equal to 3.6 and a bar above 6, indicating that 6 is repeating. So, it's a rational number and it's a repeating decimal. Klaro yan? Klaro ang letter B? Okay. Let's do letter C. Ang letter C, square root of 11. Now, ask yourself, meron bang number, meron bang dalawang number that can actually use to express square root of 11? Wala, right? And take note, 11 is not a perfect square number. And 11 is a prime number. Right? So, wala siyang other factors kundi itself and 1. So, meaning to say, it's irrational. So, letter C is actually irrational. So, this is irrational. Okay. Letter D. Yung letter D natin. Yung letter D, ano yan? I think klaro na yung letter D, right? Okay. It's rational. So, yung letter D natin is rational. So, D, it's rational. But what kind of decimal is this? Is this repeating or terminating? Okay? Try natin. 17 over 34. This is actually what? 0 and then 170. 150, 170. That is actually 5, right? So 170. Okay, that's 0. So rational and it terminates. Terminating. Okay, 0.5. Very good. It's terminating. Okay? Klaro ang letter D. What about letter E? Nakadecimal na yan. Is it terminating or repeating? Ito. Terminating may... You have this ellipsis, okay? In math, this is called ellipsis. Alright? If you see that number, if you see that 3 dots, it indicates na tuloy-tuloy, tuloy-tuloy. Meron pa yung mga numbers padugtong dyan, padugtong. Okay? So, look at this one, repeating. Anong numbers yung nagre-repeat? Meron bang pattern dyan? Repeating kasi may dot, dot, dot. Again, pag may dot, 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 merong mga numbers dyan. But we don't know kung the same number ba yan. We will only know if the same number if merong mga bars above. Example, 0.6 bar. It's a repeating number because again, this bar will indicate na this is equal to 0.666666666666666. You get the idea. Okay? But this one, it only have ellipsis. So meaning to say, it continues. Hindi siya terminating. Okay? Hindi siya terminating. Is it repeating? Try natin. 3033. Try natin. 3033. Ito. Sige ha. Ito. 3033. Is it repeating? It's 0333 here. Dito, 0333. It's not repeating. So, ano to? Ito, not repeating, non-terminating, terminating. Pag ganito yung setup natin, non-repeating, walang pabalik-balik na number, walang pattern, hindi siya humihinto. How do we know? Merong ellipsis dyan. This is irrational number. Irrational. Okay? I hope klaro yan. Very good. Very good. It's irrational. It's irrational. Okay? Irrational po siya. Very good. Okay, I hope klaro yan. I hope klaro yan. May question ba before we proceed? Paulit po. Ano yung paulit natin? Anong part? Bakit siya naging irrational? Again, remember, pag irrational, tandaan natin in decimals, yan. So, pag nakadecimal yung number, for us to know if that is a rational number, dapat pasok siya dito sa dalawang criteria natin. Okay? Is it repeating? Ito, is it repeating? Hindi siya repeating, right? Is it terminating? Hindi siya terminating. Kasi nga, merong ellipsis dyan. Dot, 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 dot. It entails continuous yung number. Pero hindi siya repeating at the same time. So, pag itong dalawa, non-repeating, non-terminating, irrational yan. Matic. Ibig sabihin, sir, naka-radical siya, kaya naging irrational. Hindi po lahat ng radical, irrational. Okay? Okay, I think we need to example. Ito, radical number yan. But this is a rational number. Okay? Ito, naka-radical. This is a rational number. Okay? Ano yung difference ng dalawa? Pag sinabi nating rational again, it can be expressed as a ratio of two numbers. Pwede siyang fraction. Ang 25 is a perfect square number. If we simplify this, square root of 25 is just 5. And again, 5 can be written as 5 over 1. And this is a rational number. So therefore, itong square root of 25 is a rational number. How about square root of 2? Ang square root of 2 ba is 2 a perfect square number? Hindi. It is a prime number. Walang other factors ito. So, we cannot express this one as a ratio of two numbers, meaning to say it's irrational. And if you're going to get your calculator, again, square root of 2, ang square root ng 2 is ito. Ito. Ito yung square root of 2. Ito yung sagot. Nabalik tayo dito. Para maging rational number, dapat terminating or repeating. Okay? Ito ha. Meron pa yung karugtong. Okay? Meron pa yung karugtong. Calculator kasi yan. So, hindi na sinali yung ibang number. Ito. May pattern ba dito? Walang pattern. Okay? And again, it continuous. Continuous yan. It's a rational number. Yes. Except perfect square numbers. Very good. Pero meron kasing, meron bang mga fractions na try ko pin ulit. Try ko pin ulit yung ating yung ating classroom. Okay, I think na-unpin ko siya. Try ko pin ulit yung ating classroom. Alright? Pero kapag, Pero kapag po isa sa kanila rational na siya. I don't get the question. None of your business. Pero kapag po isa sa kanila, rational na siya. Okay. I hope klaro tayo dyan. Okay? I hope klaro tayo dyan. Let's do example 4. Classifying rational numbers. Wala naman sigurong problem, no? Let's do example 4 na. Okay. Again, this, I'll convert this one into a PDF and then upload ko siya sa ating classroom. If you want to have a copy of this one, visit, join our Google Classroom. I'll just pin the, yung post ko about Google Classroom, okay? Ano daw? Irrational pag non-repeating and non-terminating. Yes, that is correct. Okay? Tama yan. It's irrational if non-repeating and non-terminating. Tama yan. Okay. Now, let's do example 4. Sabi dito, Again, we're still on the real numbers, okay? So, ang sabi dito, classify each number as either positive or negative and as either rational or irrational. Okay, let's do A muna. Ano to? Is it a positive number or a negative number? Letter A. Ano ba yan? Positive or negative number? Negative. Alright, very good. Negative. Alright. So, asan siya part sa number line? If meron kang number line, asan siya located? Left or right? Pag meron kang number line, assuming this is your number line, this is your 0, asan siya located? Left or right of the number line? Left. Alright, very good. Left. Left. Sa baba? Bakit sa baba? Okay. Pataas ka. Number line tayo. Left. Okay? Left. Okay. Next question. So again, A. Sulat ko lang. A. Negative yan. Negative. Located sa left. Question. Is it rational or irrational? Is it rational or irrational? Naka-fraction yan siya, guys. Naka-fraction. Hindi kailangan ng positive. Okay? As long as naka-fraction, automatic, rational yan. Okay? So, it's rational. Matic yan. Naka-fraction yan, no? Again, pag naka-fraction, rational yan automatic. It's kahit pa negative or positive yan. It's always rational. Okay? I hope klaro yan. Alright, let's do letter B. Yes, basta naka-fraction, rational yan, automatic. Let's do letter B. Ano yan? Positive, negative? Good, is positive. Asan yan located with respect to 0? Left or right? Nangyari. Very good. Nasa right. Now, next question. Is it rational or irrational? Yung iba, anong sagot natin? This is actually irrational. Kasi nga, look, 5 is not a perfect square number, right? Hindi siya perfect square number. Okay? Irrational yan. Okay? Very good. Let's do letter C. Letter C. Is it positive or a negative number? Negative number. Very good. Negative. Is it left or right with respect to 0? Left. Very good. Now, is it rational or irrational? Is it rational or irrational? Rational. Oh, rational. Bakit siya naging rational? Irrational? Bakit siya naging rational kaya or irrational? Bakit? if you are familiar with your, yep, very good, notification. If you're familiar with your times table, 289 is just equal to 17 times 17, okay? So meaning to say it's actually rational number. It's rational. It's a perfect square. Very good. Okay? It's a perfect square. So rational. Lahat ng perfect square numbers, rational yan. Okay? Rational yan. Automatic. How? Bakit how? 17 times 17. Multiply mo. This will give you 289. Okay? Okay, let's do letter D. Negative, positive. Hindi po. 17 times 17 lang. Nasa labas yung negative sign. Radical, okay? So letter D is negative. Very good. Negative. Ano yan? Left or right with respect to 0? Left. Very good. Alright. Whoop. There's a question there. Kindly answer please. Anyone? Ano daw yung rational at saka irrational number? May nagtatanong. Now, let's do it. Is it rational or irrational? Negative 6 pi. Very good. It's irrational. Sir, bakit siya irrational? Meron mang 6. Merong 6. 6 is a rational number, right? But always remember, may pi dyan. When you multiply this one, 6 and pi, it will give you the same thing, no? It's irrational. Still irrational. Okay? Still irrational. May pi kasi. Okay? May pi. Because of this, pag negative 6 lang yan, it's for sure, oh wait, I need to drink water. Okay. I hope klaro yan, okay? Because of this pi, naging rational siya. Although merong negative 6 dyan. Okay, let's do letter E. Letter E, ano yan? Negative or positive? Positive. Very good. It's positive. Left or right? Left or right? With respect to 0. Right. Very good. Okay. Is it rational or irrational? Rational. Huh. Rational repeating. Irrational. Can you look at again the number properly? Okay, now, look at the number. Continuous yan, right? Meaning to say, hindi siya terminating. Hindi siya terminating. Okay? Hindi siya terminating. Pero, look at the number. May pattern yan. 6153, 4, eto. And then, eto na naman. Bumabalik-balik, right? So, it's actually repeating. So, pag sinabing repeating, it's rational number. Rational yan. Kasi nga, repeating man. Okay? It's repeating. Again, remember, pag rational, it's either repeating or terminating. Pag wala sa dalawa, irrational, matic. Lagyan ng bar. Very good. So, this one, you can actually rewrite this as 0.615384. And then bar sa taas. Meaning to say it's repeating. This set of numbers will repeat again and 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 again. Okay? Paulit-ulit. Okay? Katulad ng ginagawa niya sa'yo. Paulit-ulit kanyang sinasaktan. Okay, I hope klaro yan. Okay? Sige. So again, remember, pag sinabing rational, balik tayo. Pag sinabing rational, can be expressed as a ratio A over B. Okay? Fraction. Tandaan nyo lang, fraction. Pero yung B, dapat hindi siya 0. It's rational. Okay? And also, pag meron kang A over B, and it is repeating, meaning to say my pattern, it's rational. A over B, tapos terminating, it's rational. Okay? Pag wala dito, wala sa dalawa, that is now irrational. Okay? Okay, so pag wala dito, hindi nakapasa dito, automatic irrational yan. Okay? Pero always remember, hindi kailangang dalawa, okay? Hindi kailangang dalawa sa rational. It's either repeating or terminating lang. Pag isa sa kanila present, rational yan. Pag wala sa dalawa yung present, irrational. I hope klaro yan. Klaro ba yan? Klaro na, klaro? Clear. Okay, very nice. So again, balik lang tayo dito sa ating number system. Balikan na natin konti. Okay. So again, natural numbers or counting numbers. Remember, natural numbers, counting numbers, nagbibilang ka. You always start with 1. You never start with 0 when you count. You always start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pag 0 included, whole numbers na yan. Again, 0 is a whole number. Tapos pag meron ng negative, integers. Pagkasal na yung mga fractions and all, rational. Pag hindi siya rational, matic, irrational. Okay? Real numbers, totoong numbers. Ganun siya. It's a real number. Ito mga subset yan. Okay? Subset of a real number. Alright. Sige. Let's do example 5. Example 5 tayo. Dapat gets nyo na to. Okay? Okay. Ito. Sige. Oops. Dapat gets nyo na to. 36. Let's try to classify natin. Anong klaseng number ito? Okay? Anong klaseng number applicable ito? Is it n for whole number? Ito. N for whole number. Natural number n, whole number w, I for integer, q for rational, n or Q prime if irrational. Okay? Let's do A. Is A natural number? What do you think? Is A natural number? Is A counting number? No? Bakit no? Ano yung square root of 36? 6, right? So, ang 6 is it's a natural number, right? It's a counting number. So, it's n. Next, is it a whole number? Whole number yung ating 6? Yes, whole number. Now, is it an integer? Integer ba ang 6? Is 6 an integer? Yes. So, integer din siya. Is 6 a rational number? Yes. So, it's also a rational number, Q. So, meaning to say, always remember, yung ating 6, it is a natural number, it is a whole number, it is an integer, it is also a rational number. Okay? So, lahat ng counting numbers, apat yan dapat, okay? Natural numbers, whole number, integer, and rational. Let's do B. Ang B. 8 over 3. Is 8 over 3 a counting number? Counting number ba yan? Pag nagbibilang ka, you will say 8 over 3. No. Very good. Is it a whole number? No. Is it an integer? Integer ba siya? Integer ang 8 over 3? Is 8 over 3 an integer? No, hindi siya integer. It is a rational number only. Okay? Hindi siya integer. It's a rational number only. Let's do letter C. Letter C. Again, balik tayo. Is root of 73 a counting number? When you count, do you say 71? No. Ano ba yan? That's 6 only. No. That's 8, right? So, you will not say 8 root 73, okay? So, you do not count using radicals. Is it a whole number? Is it a whole number? Thank you so much yung mga nagpa-follow. Thank you so much. Hindi din siya whole number, right? Is it an integer? Integer ba siya? Hindi rin siya integer. So, ano siya? Is it a rational number? Yes? Ano nang yes? Balik ako. Is root 73 an integer? Hindi, right? Is it a rational number? No. Very good. Hindi siya rational number. So, pag hindi siya rational number, ano siya? Irrational. Q prime. Okay, Q prime. Irrational yan. Okay? You cannot find a number na pwede mong i-express ang root 73 as a fraction. Wala. Okay? Let's do letter D. Negative 6. Is negative 6 a counting number? Is it a counting number? Ang 6. Negative 6. No. You do not count and you'll say negative 6, negative 5, negative 4. You don't do that. Okay? Is it a whole number? Whole number ba ang negative 6? Is 6 a whole number? No. Is 6 an integer? Negative 6, is it an integer? Negative 6, is it an integer? Yes. Okay, integer yan. Is it a rational number? Is it a rational number? Integer? Yes. Rational number? The more rational number. Okay? Now, ito yung pattern natin. I don't know if you notice. If ang isang number, natural number, automatic lahat na yan. Okay? Kung natural number siya, automatic na yan lahat. Pag whole number naman siya, automatic na yan. Itong tatlo. Pag integer, automatic na yan rational. Okay? Automatic na yan. I hope nakikita natin yung pattern. This is the beauty of math. It's about patterns. Okay? Let's do letter E. Ang letter E, 3.212112 11, 12, dot. Is it a counting number? Counting number ba yan? Do you count like 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 21? No, it's not a counting number. Is it a whole number? No, hindi siya whole number. Is it an integer? Hindi rin siya integer. Is it a rational number? That's the question now. Is it rational number? Again, how do we test again if rational siya or hindi? Dapat again, it's either terminating or repeating. So try natin. 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, dot. So basically, it's not terminating, right? Hindi siya terminating. So, again, dalawa yung ating criteria para maging rational. Okay, it's either one of the two. It's either repeating or terminating. So, first natin dito, hindi siya terminating, right? Alam natin, hindi siya pasok sa terminating kasi nga merong dot. It continues. So, the only option we have is repeating. Try natin, is it repeating? Repeating ba to? Repeating yan, hindi. Meron bang nag-repeat dyan? Meron bang pattern? Try natin. 2, 1. Ito, 2, 1. 2, 1. 1, 2. Oops, hindi. What about 2, 1, 2? 2, 1, 2. Ito, 1, 1, 2. So, hindi siya repeating. Okay? So, hindi siya repeating, hindi siya terminating. So, meaning to say, hindi siya rational number. So, ano siya? It's irrational. Okay? That's irrational. Nakuha? Again, dalawa lang yung ating criteria. Okay? Ito. Pag hindi pasok, okay? Ito yung mga sign natin. Ito yung mga sign. Para masabi nating rational. Okay? Ito yung mga sign. So, pag wala sa dalawa, wag mo nang pilitin. Rational na yan. Okay? Parang love lang yan. Meron kang dalawang sign na hinihingi. Pag wala talaga yung dalawang sign, huwag ka na maghanap ng other sign. Hindi ka yan mahal. Okay? Ganun lang yan. Okay? Klaro tayo doon. Okay? So again, hanapin lang natin, repeating ba siya or terminating. Pag wala sa dalawa, irrational na yan. I hope na klaro tayo doon. Wait. My question, before tayo magpatuloy, sige daw, try nyo daw ito. Try nyo daw ito. Lagay natin, negative 335 over 7. Okay. It's letter F. Oh, ano to? Is it a counting number? Counting number ba to? What if it is repeating but not terminating? It's a rational number. Rational siya. Again, balik tayo ha. Dalawa yung criteria natin, dalawa. It's either hindi kailangan itong dalawa present. Kahit isa lang sa kanila present, okay na. Okay? So example, hindi siya terminating pero repeating. It's a rational number. Again, it's either of the two. Okay, it's either of the two. Pag wala sa kanilang dalawa, irrational na siya. Okay? Sige, balik tayo dito. Ito. Is it a whole number? Ano, is it a counting number? Counting number ba to? Is it a counting number? Or natural number? Hindi. Is it a whole number? Negative 35 over 7. Hindi rin siya whole number. Is it an integer? Ito, integer to, hindi. Simplify natin ha. This is equal to negative 5, right? Integer to? Yes, it is an integer. Again, remember, ang integer is composed of positive number, 0, and negative number. So, negative 5 man ito. So, it's an integer. So, again, yung sinabi ko earlier, matic na yan. Pag integer, anong next ng integer? Rational number, right? So, rational number, yan, matic. Okay? Ganun lang. Ito, let's try. Letter G. 0. Oh, ano tong 0? Is it a counting number? 0? Counting number bang 0? Is it a natural number or a counting number ang 0? Hindi. Okay? Hindi siya counting number. Is it a whole number ang 0? Again ha, counting number, yung saan tayo nagsisimula when we count? We always start with 1. Okay. Sige. So, hindi siya counting number. Hindi siya natural number. Is it a whole number? Ang 0. Whole number ba ang 0? Yes, it's a whole number. So, matic na yan. 0 is a whole number. Is it an integer? Yup. Is it a rational number? Yes. Automatic na yan. Okay? Whole number. So, whole number siya, integer, and rational number. Ito. Ano bang next sa G? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Sorry. H. Root 169. Ano to? Root 169. Parang hindi natin matatapos ang ating topic outline tonight. Nasa topic 1 pa lang tayo. Sige. Ano to? H. Is it a counting number? Wag mo na diretso sa rational, okay? Is it a counting number? Counting number ba to? 169? Counting number, very good. Kasi nga, 169 is just equal to 13, right? So, it's a counting number, natural number. Is it a whole number? Whole number ba to? Ang 13? Yep. Is it an integer? Integer to? Yes. Again, matic na yan, matic. Okay? And then, this is a rational number. Okay? So, again, always remember lang. Pag natural number na yan, automatic na yung tatlo. Okay? Automatic na itong tatlo. Pasok na yung tatlo. Okay? Wala ka nang magagawa dyan. Mahal mo na yan. Okay? Pasok na yan. Yung tatlo. Kung ano yung nasa unahan, susunod will be pasok na. Automatic. Yep. Kaya nga Q. Ito, Q. It's a rational number. Okay? So again, ang 13 is a counting number. It's a whole number. It's an integer. And it's also a rational number. Hi, Pythagoras. Okay? I think klaro na tayo dito. Klaro na ba tayo dito? Or ano pang problema natin dito? I think klaro na, no? Yep. Okay. Jade. Parang galit na si Jade, ah. Okay ka lang, Jade? Gets. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. Next, we're gonna review. Again sa mga bagong pasok, this is algebra and trigonometry. We are discussing the prerequisite na module, okay? Module 1. Kasi kailangan natin tong i-master para ma-master natin yung concept about algebra and trigonometry. Okay? So let's talk about operations. Tawag na to. Are you guys familiar with good evening? Good evening. Anong grade it? Ano to? It's a prerequisite na mga topic, no, for algebra and trigonometry. Ang main course, this is a course actually on algebra and trigonometry. So we are discussing the prerequisite topics. Okay? Prerequisite pa lang ito ng mga topic. Sige. So, klaro na tayo about real numbers, right? Okay, no problem with that, na. Let's do operations. You guys familiar with PEMDAS, right? PEMDAS. PEMDAS. Or yung sa iba, tinatawag nilang GEMDAS. Familiar kayo nito, right? Sige nga daw, if familiar kayo, anong ibig sabihin ng PEMDAS or GEMDAS? Sige daw, if you guys are familiar. Para sure lang tayo. Kasi bawal mag-assume dito eh. Sige daw, ano yung PEMDAS, ano yung GEMDAS? Kung familiar tayo. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Okay? PEMDAS. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Okay. Now, example, asan yung uunahin ko? If I have multiplication and division, ano yung uunahin ko? Multiplication or division? Ano yung kailangan kong unahin? Kung meron akong multiplication and division, multiplication. Okay, meron nagsasabi, according to Jade, multiplication daw. Kang site ba yan? Depends kung ano nauuna. Okay. Seconded by it's me, mean. Okay. Sige. So, ano yung correct na na answer. Okay? What is the correct answer? The correct answer is depende. Tama yung sinasabi nila, depende. Pwede left to right. Yes. Kaya nga, always ka left to right. Okay? You always do left to right. So, pag sinabi nating left to right, depende kung sino yung mauna. Kung mauna si M, unahin mo si M, tapos si D. Kung mauna si D, unahin mo si D, tapos si M. Okay? Ganun lang. Kasi nga, yung division and multiplication, itong dalawa, the same degree yan sila. Let me just do. Ito yan. PEM. And then, AS. Okay? Ganun yan sila. Ito sila, the same degree yung division and multiplication. So as addition and subtraction. So you always do left to right. Okay? Left to right. Kasi nga, the same degree yan silang dalawa. Kung sino yung nauuna, yun yung unahin mo. Okay? Ganon siya. Klaro yan? Alright? I hope klaro yan sa atin. Para the same page tayo. Okay. Salamat nga pala sa mga nagla-like ng ating live. Okay? Nasa 7K likes na tayo. Maraming salamat. PEMDAS and GENDAS are different abbreviation but same po yun, process. Priority is left to right yung MDAS. Yes, very good. Ang GEMDAS, this is just groupings, okay? Ito, ang G dyan is groupings. Etong P, parenthesis. And again, yung parenthesis, that is a grouping symbol, okay? Always remember, pag groupings, meron tayong parenthesis, meron tayong brackets. Brackets ba yan? Nakalimutan ko na. And then, ganyan. Escalon, benta ko dyan. Ano? I forgot the name. Basta yan sila, okay? Yung mga grouping symbols natin. Klaro yan, okay? Try natin to. Alright, let's do example 6. Okay. Sige daw, try natin. Let's do letter A muna. Okay, letter A muna. Ano yung ating sagot dito sa letter A? Sige daw. Meron tayong 3 times 2 squared minus 4 times the quantity of 6 plus 2. Anong sagot? Pum 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 pum. Na 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 na. Oh, 12. Okay, according to Kazite, that's 12. 20, negative 12, 4. Oh, I see. Meron tayong varying answers dito. Okay, magkaiba yung ating mga sagot. But again, sad to say, isa lang yung tamang sagot. Sino ang mananaig? Ta-da! Ta-da-da-da-da-da. 2016, controversial yun math problem. Yeah, I think that is something to do with yung rules, no? Negative 12. Eh, not negative 12. Sige, anong tamang sagot? 4. Again I'm seeing answers 12, 20. Let me just list those answers. So again, meron tayong mga choices. So may nagsasabing 12 daw. Yung iba sabi 20, negative 12, 4. Parang ang random ng ating mga sagot 20, okay. Ano ba? 12, not 12, 4. Kala ko 12. 12, 4, 4, 4. 4, okay. Grabe yung sagot ni Zeke Arbahas. Grabe yung evolution ng sagot niya. Okay. Pero ano yung tamang sagot? Sige, try natin, okay? Try natin. So, again, ang unahin natin is simplify always yung parentheses. Okay? Let's always simplify the parentheses. So, dito, saan ba ako magsusulat? Ito na lang. So, 3 times 2, this is 4, 6 plus 2. Okay? So, we always prioritize ano yung ating parentheses. So, this is now 6 squared, right? And this is 4 times 8. And this is 36 minus this is 32. This gives us 4. Okay. So, 4 yung ating tamang sagot. Alright, congratulations. Tama yung ating sagot. That's 4. No questions with that? So, again, yung tamang sagot is yung 4. Okay? Let's do number 2. A letter B. Ayan, letter B tayo. Letter B. Ano yung tamang sagot dyan sa B? Sige daw. You try letter B. B is 3. 0. Okay. Meron tayong mga options again. Merong 0, merong 3. Ano pa? Yung ibang sagot. Again isa lang yung tama dito. Isa lang yung tama. And we'll try to answer pagkatapos ng lahat-lahat or maybe before C, let's try to answer itong comment ni it's me, mean. Yung controversial daw. Okay? Try natin yan sagutan. Again, thank you so much. Mga nagla-like ng ating live. Meron 8K na tayo. 8K likes. Thank you so much. Sige. So, ano yung sagot sa letter B? Yung iba nagsasabing 0, 3, yung iba. Ano yung sagot ng iba or meron na kayong iba? Sa mga bagong pasok, good evening, good evening. Feel free po magtambay, no? Kung gusto niyo lang. Wala na? 0 and 3 only? Kasama pala yung radicals. Yes, kasali yung radicals. As minus yan, minus. Okay, 0. Okay? Sige, try natin sagutan, okay? Letter B tayo, letter B. So, ano ba to? 5 squared minus 4 over 7 minus root 11 minus 2. Okay. So, try natin. Simplify muna natin yung mga grouping symbol, yung radical, okay? Let's try to simplify everything. This is 5 squared minus 4 over 7. This is 9, right? That is 9. Or, let's just do 3 na lang, matik, okay? Let's do 3. And then, exponents tayo. This is 25 minus 4 over 7 minus 3. This is 21 over 7 minus 3. And again, alam natin, this is 3 minus 3. That is 0. So, ang sagot natin is 0. Alright, very good. Very good. 0 yung ating tamang sagot. Alright. No question with that? Okay. Balikan muna natin yung comment niya na. Ano ba yung comment niya? Kasi parang nag-comment siya 2 beses eh. So, solve na lang natin. So, ang sabi niya dito, 8 divided by 2. Ano yan? 2 plus 2? Parentheses 2 plus 2. Okay. Sige daw. If you are asked to solve this, ano yung sagot natin? 16? Kasi dito kasi, if you are going to go back sa PEMDAS, no? Yung PEMDAS, ang confusion kasi dito, the way I see it, 1, 1, okay. The way I see it, ang confusion dito is, eto, yung mga parentheses, okay? Kasi alam natin, in math, no? Yung parentheses could entail multiplication, right? Okay? Pero again, if we strictly follow yung ating left to right PEMDAS, try natin, okay? Kasi yun yung sinabi natin earlier eh. Left to right tayo. So this will become what? 8 divided by 2. This is 4, right? Tama? Okay? So again, if we strictly follow yung left to right natin, okay? Kasi ang confusion dito is ito eh. Is this one group or no? Kasi pag this is one group, the answer will be 1. But then again, if we go back kanina, left to right tayo, we'll just rewrite the problem. This will become 8 divided by 2 times 4. Para siyang ganyan. Okay? And when we follow again left to right tayo, this is 4 times 4. This is 16. Okay? I think ganun lang naman yung ating gagawin dyan. Okay? Again, if we follow yung ating PEMDAS na rule, no? Strictly follow left to right. Okay? Left to right. Pero if there is a information na ito is one group, mag-iiba yung sagot. So this will become 1. Okay? If that is one group. Pag one group yan, this is 8 divided by 8. That is 1. Okay? If one group. But again, we stick to our bawag na daw, yung ating pattern earlier. We follow left to right. Okay? I hope klaro yan. It's me, Min. Okay? Wala na akong utang sa'yo. Okay? Wala na akong utang. Alright, let's do letter C. Solve natin letter C daw. Sige daw. Letter C. Sa letrang C. Again, we are now doing letter C. Alright, nani mo ARF. That's 12. According kay nani mo, it's 12. How about the others? We'll just wait for the others to comment their answers. 18. 12 din po. Okay. Check natin yan. Okay. Check natin. In a while. 1 minute lang. 1 minute. How about yung iba? Meron na kayong iba? Ano yung sagot natin? Again, sa mga bagong pasok, this is a algebra and trigonometry. Mga prerequisite na mga subject, na mga topics, okay? Prerequisite na topic. Okay. I think okay na tayo dyan. Let's do letter C. So again, 12, 18, 12. Let's try. Letter C. Anong sinasabi ng letter C? 18, hahaha, not sure, never studied absolute values. It's okay. We're going to, again, to discuss, no? Discuss natin. Ano ba yung given 3? Letter C. 6 minus 5, absolute value of 5 minus 8, plus 3, 4 minus 1. Okay. So again, when we have absolute value, sa mga hindi alam ano yung absolute value, when you have this sign, ito, yung parang poste, tapos in between may numbers, ang tawag dyan absolute value. Okay? Ang absolute value, it's always positive. Okay? Yung value na binibigay sa'yo, when you talk about absolute value, it's always positive. Okay? Positive yan always. So, simplify muna natin yung mga nasa groupings. Okay? So, try natin. This is 6 minus, what is 5 minus 8? That's negative 3, right? So, negative 3, absolute value, plus 3. 4 minus 1, that is just 3. Okay? Klaro so far? Klaro so far, no? And then we're gonna simplify. We're gonna simplify things out. Again, yung sinabi ko earlier, pag absolute value, it's always positive. So, this is minus. Absolute value of negative 3 is 3. So, 3 yan. Plus 3 times 3, 9. And we'll do left to right. Left to right tayo. Okay? So, 6 minus 3 is 3 plus 9. This is 12. Okay? So, yun yung ating sagot, 12. Hindi kasi bago pa ako. What do you mean? Bagong pasok ka lang ba? Hungry na? Do not worry, no? Sa mga bagong pasok, sa hindi nakasabay, I will be uploading the PDF sa ating classroom. So, make sure naka-join kayo sa ating classroom, okay? Para makuha nyo yung access ng ating PDF doon. Okay. Letter D tayo. Alright, balik tayo sa taas. Ano ba yung letter D? Letter D. We do letter D. Anong sagot dyan? Thank you so much sa pag-follow. Matagal-tagal din ako hindi nakapag-live actually. Busy kasi masyado sa school. 8. Okay, according kay 8. Okay. Kay Zik 8. 8, 8, 8. Again, ito yung letter D ha, sa mga bago. Ito yung letter D. We're doing PEMDAS, okay? Again, this is algebra and trigonometry na course, no? So we are just doing the prerequisite subjects na or topics. Sige, ano yung sagot ng iba kaya? 8, 8, 8. Again, thank you so much sa mga nagpa-follow and then nagla-like sa ating live. Okay, try natin letter D. Okay, letter D, solve natin. Ang letter D, ang sabi is 14 minus 3 times 2 over 2 times 5 and then 3 squared. Quick note lang, when you see this dot, okay, that entails multiplication, okay, dot. Hindi yan decimal, kasi ano bang kaibahan ng decimal? If 3 tapos yung dot is nasa baba, that's 3.2. Pero since in between ng numbers, it entails multiplication, okay? Baka hindi alam ng iba lang, okay? Alam niyo yan, pero baka lang sa iba, hindi nila alam. So again, we're gonna do PEMDAS, no? PEMDAS tayo. Or GEMDAS. So, anong unang gagawin natin dito? We're gonna do exponents muna, okay? Exponents muna tayo. So, this will become 14, 3 times 2 over 2 times 5 minus 9. Okay, minus 9. Or wait, this is 2 step by step. Wait lang. Let's try to ano na lang. Ayoko nang mahaba masyado yung solution. Okay, so 14 minus 6 and then we will have 10 minus 9. Okay? So far, klaro yan, no? Klaro yan so far. Bakit naging 14 minus 6 over 10 minus 9? Because again, we do PEMDAS, okay? So, 3 times 2, that's 6. 3 squared is 9, okay? And, continue natin. This is 14 minus 6 is just 8 over 1. So, again, ang ating sagot will be 8. Tama kayo, okay? May tama kayo. Questions, please, kung meron. Mga katanungan, kung meron man. Wala? Let's do letter E, kung wala. Ano yung E? Ang sabi, 7 times 5 times 3 minus 2 tapos 6 minus 3 minus 4 squared plus 1. Okay. Ito yung sinasabi ng C, right? So, anong sagot dyan? Ano? Letter E, I mean. Sige daw. Try nyo daw yung letter E. 132. Ang bilis ah. One 32. So we'll just wait for two or one or two people, no, to comment their answers. Alright, 132 pa rin. The same thing. Sige. Try natin solve. So, ano yung unahin natin dito? Again, yung mga grouping symbols, okay? Unahin natin yung mga naka-grouping symbol. So, we're gonna do everything inside first. Gagawin natin yan first. So, ano mangyayari dito? This will become so 7, this is 15 times 15, right? 5 times this 15 minus 2, and then this is 16, 3. So this is 3 minus 16. 3 minus 16 plus 1. Alright? And then this will become 105. 7 times 5 is 105 minus 2 times negative 13 plus 1. And then this is 105. Negative times negative is positive. Remember that. So this is plus 26 plus 1. So 105, 106, 132. Very good. Okay, ito yung ating sagot. Katanungan kung meron. Madali lang yung PEMDAS, no? Madali lang yung PEMDAS. Okay. Kung wala na, proceed tayo. Properties of real numbers. Ano yung mga different properties of real number? Sige daw. If you know this, kindly comment, no? Yung sagot. What property am I using when I write this one? Kung meron akong 2 plus 3, this gives me 5, right? But, this is also equal to 3 plus 2, right? Equals 5. Anong property ito? Anong property ito? Can someone? Anong property ito? Commutative. Alright, very good. That's commutative. Anong ibig sabihin ng commutative property? Again, ang commutative property is applicable with addition and multiplication. Anong sinasabi ng commutative? Okay? Ang sabi ng commutative, commutative property. Ang order ng arrangement, hindi siya mag-a-affect, no, sa sum or sa product. So, kahit anong arrangement pa yan, mauna yung isa, eto, mauna ang 2 or mauna yung 3, it will not affect the sum nor the product. No? For example, meron kang 2 times 3. This is the same as 3 times 2. That's commutative. Okay? That's commutative. What about this one? Kung meron kang 2 plus 3 plus 4, okay, this is also equal to 2 plus 3 plus 4. Ito. Or kung meron kang 2 times 3 times 4 equal lang to sa 2 times 3 times 4. Anong property ito? Alright, associative property. Anong sabi ng associative property? Associative, associate. Alright, anong sabi ng associative property? By the way, dito, this is order, okay? Yung order doesn't matter. Okay, yung order dito doesn't matter. This one, groupings doesn't matter. Okay? Yung groupings, it does not matter. Kahit sino yung mauna. Okay? I hope para yan. Ano bang different properties natin dito? Now, question. Ano lang. Take note. Commutative and associative, this is only applicable when we are dealing with addition and multiplication. Hindi siya applicable when we are doing with division and subtraction. Okay? Huwag mong gagamitin ito when you do a division and subtraction. Let me show you ano yung ibig kong sabihin. Example, meron akong 8 minus 3. 15. Is this equal to 8 minus 3 minus 15? Try natin. This is 8 minus 12, right? Negative. Ito, this is 5 minus 15. Ano to? This is 20 equals 10. Negative. They are not equal. Okay? So again, always remember commutative property and associative property works only when you are dealing with addition and multiplication. Remember that one. Okay? What about this one? Anong property ito? When I have 4 times 12 plus 8, this is equal to 4 times 12 plus 4 times 8. Anong property ito? This is just what? Anong property? Distributive. Very good. Distributive. Distribute lang natin. Distribute. Parang ayuda lang, no? Distributive property. Distributive. Okay? Now, ang distributive property is very helpful, especially when you are multiplying numbers na hindi mo alam kung ano yung sagot. Okay? Big numbers. For instance, you're asked to multiply 4 times 17. Okay? And then, hindi ka marunong masyadong mag-mental math. So, what you can do is this. You can actually chunk this one. This is 4 times 10 plus 7. You can do it that way, right? And then, that will become 4 times 10 plus 4 times 7. And I think it's better to multiply. Ito yung aking technique na ginagamit when I'm multiplying numbers actually. So, I separate the number into 10. Mas madali. This is 40 and then this is 28 and 68, right? Automatic. Ganun lang. Okay? So, again, ang distributive property, you can make use of this one when you're doing mental math. Especially multiplication. Okay? Especially multiplication. And I think I don't need to discuss pa yung identity property, no? Pag sinabing identity property, babalik siya kung ano yung number. Example, ano yung ginagamit na number for identity property of addition? 0 lang, right? Does not change anything, yes. Alright, so example, 1 plus 0, that is just 1. So that's identity property. Pag sa multiplication naman is 1. So any number multiplied by 1 is the number itself. Remember that 1. I think, tell me if I'm too mabilis. Because again, this is just a review actually. Okay, we're done with that. Let me just paste this na lang. Para when you review the document, meron kayong makikita. Eto. Okay, so if you want to review on this, kayo na bahala. Alright. Let's do exercises now. Example 7. Okay, example 7 na tayo. Sige, ito. Oops. Additive, 0. Dali lang pre-algebra, sir. Yes, madali lang talaga pre-algebra. Okay? These are prerequisite na for algebra and trigonometry topics. The reason why I'm doing this one, because again, ayaw ko na pagdating sa algebra is babalik at pabalik tayong discussion about this. Because again, these topics are prerequisite. Pag sinabing prerequisite, dapat before you do algebra, master mo na to. Okay? Kasi pag hindi mo to master, and then you do algebra, wala ka. Nganga ka sa algebra. Okay? Sige, let's do this one. So again, sa mga alam na to, if gusto niyo magtambay, okay lang. Help me with the discussion, okay? Help the others, yung mga na-struggling pa. And you can, again, you can get the copy of this document, the one I'm using, itong ating notes sa ating Google Classroom. Sige, let's do letter A. Use the properties of real numbers to rewrite and simplify each expression. State which property apply. Let's do letter A. Ano to? Anong property kaya ang nandito? 3 times 6 plus 3 times 4. What property is involved here? Anong property ang involved? Distributive. Very good. That is just distributive. Okay? Letter A. So, rewrite lang natin yung letter A. This can be rewritten as 3 times 6 plus 4. Okay? This is just, asa na yun? This is 3 times 10, 30 yung ating sagot. Okay? Distributive yan. I'm just gonna use distributive. Letter B. Ano to? Anong property kaya ang involved dito? Yep, distributive yung kanina, number 1. What about B? Ang daming property involved dito. Yung letter B, ano yan? Bakit? Ano nangyari? Danes. Yeah, ang dami nga. Actually, dalawa lang actually. Dalawa lang. Ano tatlo? Tatlo pala, tatlo. 1, 2, 3. 3. Hindi hula-hula, of course. Katamad. Hindi hula-hula, of course. Walang hula-hula sa math, right? Alam natin yan. Bawal ka manghula sa math. Okay? Sige, try natin. Okay? So, again, ang dito, meron tayong associative. We can actually make use of associative. So, rewrite lang natin. Again, bear with me. This is just a very easy lang to actually. So, associative tayo. So, I can rewrite this one as 8. I'm gonna use this kasi meron ako negative. 8 plus negative 8. Okay? That is associative, right? I just changed the groupings. That's associative. And, anong next gagawin ko? I'm gonna do inverse property. So, this will become inverse property. So, 8, inverse of 8 is negative 8. that is 0. That's inverse. And then 5 plus 0, this is just 5. Anong property ang ginamit ko? That is just identity property. So, tatlo yun. So, this is associative, associative. This is, eto, naging inverse na yan. Inverse, dito na lang, inverse. And then, identity property. Okay, identity property. Okay. Let's do C. Yung C, isa lang actually. So, yung C natin, isa lang. That is just distributive, right? Distributive lang yan. Yung negative lang. Yung answer of inverse, parang absolute value. Value lang siya, no? Ano daw? Yung answer. Additive inverse of inverse. Hindi siya actually absolute value. Kasi pag sinabi mong inverse, it will always give you, pag addition, it will give you 0. Pag multiplication, it will give you 1. Ganun siya. Kasi yung concept ng absolute value is, it's always positive. No matter what the value is positive. Okay? Hanggang what time po to? Hanggang magsasawa siya. And then hanggang, siguro mga 9:30. Alright? Let's just finish na lang yung ating finish lang natin yung ating eto. And then tomorrow, we're gonna do, I don't know. Can you guys still do, algebraic expression? Kasi after this, algebraic expression na. Yup, yung absolute value. Actually, yung concept ng absolute value, that is just, para siyang, distance, no? Regardless of the sign. Wala kang pakialam sa sign. Ang alam mo lang, yung value talaga. So, regardless of sign, negative 3 yan, the absolute value is 3. That is why when we reach na yung, tawag na daw, analgom, yung meron na mga distance formula, it's always absolute value. The distance is always absolute value. Kasi nga, you don't care about the sign. You care only about the distance. Okay? Sige. So, siguro tapusin na natin hanggang letter, wag na lang siguro. E, B, D. Kasi ang next nito is algebraic expression na. Can you guys still do algebraic expression? Or let's continue tomorrow. Same time tayo, 7 tayo mag-start tomorrow. Alright. Sige. I think, na lang tayo dito, no? And then, tomorrow, I'll upload the file sa ating Google Classroom, by the way. Let me just go to Classroom. Classroom. By the way, guys, if you are willing, no? You can actually follow me sa FB and then sa aking YouTube. Kung meron lang kayong mga time. Asa ngayon? Classroom. Google Classroom. Asan ba yung aking Google Classroom? My God and my Lord. Where is it? Ito. Kakapasok ko lang. Again, I will be posting, no? Ito yung code. Okay? Ito yung code sa class code ko. Enter na lang kayo sa classroom, okay? Enter kayo sa classroom, please. Para makuha niyo yung copy. And I will try to upload the entire recording ng live session sa ating channel, no? Ito. Paano makapasok sa classroom? Open kayo ng Google Classroom. You guys familiar with Google Classroom, right? Familiar kayo? Google Classroom? Punta kayo doon and then join lang kayo using the code. Alright? I will upload the PDF doon. Upload ko yung PDF. And I will try again to upload the full recording sa YouTube. Okay? And then I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. Um, na-late tayo konti kanina kasi kumain pa ako. And then tomorrow we're gonna do again algebraic expression. Let me just check our course outline. Did we happen to balik ako sa taas? Wait lang ha. Eto. Oh, oh. My God, nasa lesson 1 pa lang tayo. You see this? Nasa lesson 1 pa lang tayo. Nasa lesson 1 pa lang tayo. Okay, tomorrow we're gonna do algebraic expression. And after that, we're gonna do exponents, scientific notation, radicals, polynomials, factoring, rational expressions. And we're gonna do chapter 2. Okay? This is an entire course po. Okay? Wala kasi akong tutor na so bumabalik ako mag-live. Again, ito yung ating class code. Go to classroom lang, Google Classroom, and then type this class code. Screenshot na lang please, if ever. Kailan po yung sa Google Classroom uli? What do you mean? Hindi ko... Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, kindly follow me on Facebook and YouTube. Same name po, same name. And I also posted no different mga review concepts no nang dyan sa aking bio, sa aking TikTok. So if bored kayo and then you want to answer no, gusto nyo ma-refresh yung knowledge nyo about different topics in math, meron akong mga uploaded na mga videos on para siyang math quiz actually. Ganun lang siya. Alright? Okay. Okay na tayo with the Google Classroom. I upload it now, okay? After the session. So I think that will be all, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. And invite your friends as well. Bye and good night. See you. Bye-bye. Welcome, welcome. I hope you learned something no, tonight. Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow, 7 p.m. pa rin, okay? Invite your friends if meron. Again, this is a full course on algebra and trigonometry. Mahaba-haba itong session na to. Bye-bye. Good night.